Hey guys, today I'm doing a little tack cupboard tour. I haven't done one of these in years, if ever, and I just finally have finished this tack cupboard. Didn't obviously build it myself, but finished all the inside of it, and so I can finally show you guys what it looks like inside and hopefully help inspire some of you on your setups for stuff like this, if you want it to look similar or what not to do maybe. So here is the outside of it. I'm so happy with how it turned out. We actually used all of the spare wood which came with the property when it was bought, and so all of these doors are all the wood from here. All the trimmings they bought, but basically it was built by the local men's shed, which was about, I think, 10 older guys who basically take on projects like this in their men's shed, which is just around the corner pretty much. So they picked up all this wood. That's what the wood looked like before. As you can see, the ends are totally rotted out. So they had to cut all of that off and just use obviously the good bits, and then had to kind of change things around a little bit with how they looked. I think the wood was originally from large shipping pallets. I'm not too sure. But yeah, so happy with it. So the varnish on it is Black Japan, and then all of these trimmings are actually painted or spray painted. These ones I used a paintbrush. Bad idea. You can see how much better it looks when I actually taped it and spray painted it versus tried to paint it with a paintbrush. But overall, from a distance, it looks all right. And then the handles are from Bunnings. Same with the locks and everything, and these little things. So we'll start with this side, which is our adjusters. So we got all the bridle racks there, a saddle rack, and then little hooks. This was literally $5 from Kmart. And then a mirror here, because sometimes you finish riding and you're like, oh my God, I look scary. So I feel like good to have a mirror. 3 bridle holders, 3 saddle racks. They're all different types of saddle racks because I just have collected them over the years. And over here are all of my brushes that I don't use quite as much. This was genius. Max put this on so you can literally just like, and it stays. Oh, that was honestly the best idea ever, because obviously with horses, sometimes you're like, all right, just get out of the way and stay out of the way. And then this is my side. So this is like 1/3 of my tack, but pretty much all of my saddles. So I've got a little blanket swingy thing there. Haven't actually attached that light yet, but all of my lunging stuff, bitless bridle, my everyday work boots, spurs. Then up here, we just have a bunch of random stuff. I had these shelves and I was like, oh, well, might as well put them to use. And then my girths are hanging there. Then we've got my Artiste dressage and tears jump, and my Sid Hill jump. Pretty much Dexter and Clifford saddle, Flume saddle, and Dexter's. I don't know, it was supposed to fit Clifford, but it doesn't fit him that nicely. Got my tall boots there. This is like a caddy that I use to take to shows. Then in here, we have more work boots, except nicer ones, my stud girth, some shoes, which I don't know why I bought these. I was in England and I really needed to just get a pair of shoes to ride in, and this was the only pair that fit me. They're not very nice looking, particularly on me. Oh, there's a little Spidey. And I've got my belly band, which is literally unused, down there. Got my 2 helmets, and then breastplate, obviously, Clifford's jump bridle, Flume's jump bridle, and my favorite part, we have the cutest little picture of the 3 boys there. And then we've got all of their work bridles, everyday work bridles. And here are the cutest little key rings from Billants, which I was sent so nicely, and they work absolutely perfectly there, as you can tell. So cute. Cliffy, Flume, and Dex. And on that side, she actually has them as well. So yeah, so happy with how this turned out. It is literally just stuck onto the wall. So the back bit is actually just part of the shed, and it just has like a little gap up there, but it has stopped everything getting really dusty, and obviously it's lockable, so I feel so much better about that now. And I just have to have a little dehumidifier because everything was just getting a little bit mankier than if it was all open still. But overall, so happy with this choice. Really like the setup, but obviously we'll see how it goes. But so far, working very nicely. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope it gave you a couple of ideas for your tack cupboard. Bye guys.